Hello, hello. Yeah, I think technology is on my side today. Hello, my name is Marja. I'm affiliated with Energic, a high-ticket direct sales company. And in this little webinar, I want to really show you the compensation plan of the Energic and why it is so unique compared to any other marketing company out there. I've already discussed the product in a previous webinar, which is linked top in my group, is at the top of my group. So today I'm going to talk about the compensation plan. I'll just have some slides ready for you. Hang on, here we go. High ticket sales online. How leverage sales online actually creates true freedom, flexibility, and wealth. And you're here because you're curious. How does it work? What we will go through in the next about 20 minutes, how to break free from the one-time commission trap. A lot of sales professionals are stuck in a cycle of one-off sales, and then the next month they have to repeat the sales again and again and again. So there's no leverage there. So how can you transition into leverage sales online with high ticket commissions, whether you make the sale or others in your team? The freedom model, high ticket plus leverage, and we'll go into that. And how you can earn $3,000 to $7,000 per sale. So 21 sales will earn you $100,000, and as opposed to low ticket items, which you sell for maybe $30 to $50 per product. You need to make an awful lot of sales to create $100,000. And how this is the most effective tax strategy for high ticket closes globally. So what would $20,000 to $50,000 income per month mean for you? And that's with just a few sales per month, not hundreds of sales, whilst you are truly living your life. The level I'm at, 4 sales per month, earns me $20,000 in commission, and it makes a huge difference. High ticket sales online is freedom. It's the best kept secret to creating full freedom. And why is that? You can close one deal and earn what takes others weeks or months. You're location free, no more office, no more clocking in and out, unless you want to, of course. I work from home. I live on the farm. I have my little office upstairs with the most beautiful view out there. I love working from home. And I set my own hours, my own times when I want to work on my business. You're not capped by a salary. Any 9-to-5 job, you can only earn to the level you are employed by. And let's face it, your bosses and the supervisors above and above earn a lot more, and there's no way you can ever catch up with them. I call that a pyramid, to be truth. And you earn from other sales too. That means you create a team around you, not underneath you, with you, and everybody makes sales and you all earn from that. You're recession proof and you're not tied to low commissions. So the reason you got into sales, and there's lots of different reasons. For me, it was a lot to do with financial freedom. Living on a farm with an uncertain income, with loans and overdrafts, and depending on weather and cattle prices, I wanted to have my own financial independence. Time freedom is a biggie for me as well. I worked a 9-to-5 and I didn't like it at all. I love setting my own hours. Creating a life by design. And maybe you genuinely love to help people, which is a big plus for jumping in our business, because that's what this is all about, helping others to create the life they want. You have big visions for your life. Don't be afraid to dream. A lot of people, and I was the same before I started this business, I had stopped dreaming. I just couldn't dream, and I couldn't see ahead, what's ahead. I just lived my life. It wasn't a bad life, but I forgot how to dream, how to have fun. And another reason is you have figured out that sales is the #1 income skill set nowadays. And let's face it, you might think sales, oh, that's a bit icky. And I was definitely like that. When I started this business, I remember telling Carmen, my mentor, I said, Carmen, I don't want to sell to friends or family. I don't want to be that person that goes to a party or a barbecue and everybody is, oh my God, there she is again, trying to sell stuff. Because I have done that. I've done party plans and in-home demonstrations and monthly orders. And I didn't last long, I tell you. It didn't align with me at all. But you're being sold to every single day. You go and have a coffee. Would you like a muffin with that? Would you like fries with that? Selling is part of life. There's nothing icky about it. Selling is actually a beautiful process. I just want to tell you Carmen's story. She's my mentor who went before us, and why this is so important. She was in a world of debt. I actually met her. She's a horsemanship instructor. That's how I met her. She was $200,000 in debt from her coaching business. She traveled with her horses and her dogs, but it was very long days work for little return. She had no experience with online sales whatsoever, but she wanted to support her father's health. He had health issues. And financially, she didn't want to be in debt. She wanted to get out of it. And she wanted more fun in life. Now, she started this business. She was super scared, really didn't know how, what, where, but she took the step. And she was coachable. She learned step by step, and then she implemented. In her first year, she earned $100,000 in commissions, part-time, working part-time, because she was still doing a coaching biz on the side. Because that's how it works. You keep working on your, whatever you're doing at the moment, your job, until you earn enough with this business to step back. And last year, her total income through commissions was $280,000. So she purchased her dream home, 90 acres, in her second year. She has horses, cows, dogs, guinea fowl, chooks, and a veggie garden. And she is living the life she desired. Now she's supporting others to build their own freedom and empire online. A rising tide lifts all ships. It's time to rise and shine. And that's for all of you who are here. So the biggest problems we come across, or everybody is facing at the moment, is health and fitness. That's a big one. Weight loss, that's always an issue. Longevity, preventative medicine, preventative disease, environmental impacts. Single-use plastics is a big part of that. Chemicals, toxins in our house. My house is now completely toxin-free. I also run a few holiday cottages, and I don't use chemicals to disinfect and clean them. I use my water ionizer. And income is a huge issue with the inflation and the cost of living. That's ever rising, and your income is often not keeping up with that. So the ultimate offer we partner with, as I said, I've already gone into the products in another webinar, the Ukon Turmeric, the Anespa, the K8 Ionizer, the M-Guard, which is balances out the electromagnetic rays around us, and the Kangen Air. And we unlock a highly profitable and fair commission structure that offers generational wealth opportunities for you and your family. Our commission structure is so unique that it's been patented. No one else has this particular system. So be part of the movement. Consumers are becoming more health conscious and are actively seeking products that can help improve their overall well-being. So for the future, water ionizers are expected to grow 8.7% every year until 2032. We are the #1 water ionizer company in the world. It's not a water filter. It's something completely different. So unlocking true wealth with this strategy. When you start with a package, say like a quad for products, a K8, an Anespa, an M-Guard, and the Ukon Turmeric, you already earn $656 yourself from your sales. And when you start selling, your first 5 quad sales in your organization earns 15,700 Australian dollars in commission. And your next 6 quad sales earn you 45,530 Australian dollars in commission. So another 10 sales scales you to earn 100,000 in commission in total. That is 21 quad sales. This company pays out over 57 to 70% in commissions and bonuses to its distributors. And how do we leverage the sales? So we are a direct sales company. You're at the top there with your K8. You sell one to Shelly, which earns you $400 commission. One to Kate, which earns you $400 commission. And then you sell one to Jess. And that brings you up to level 2. 2A means the second affiliate level. And you earn $800 commission. So you've already earned $1,600 commission of those 3 sales. Then Jess gets very busy. She loves the product. She is very good at connecting with people. And she earns, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She sells 7 K8s. So 7 indirect sales nets you $5,600 in commission just from the sales that Jess made. You earn over $5,000. So total 11 sales, because then Bob buys a K8 as well, which makes you 3A, and it means you earn $1,200 of selling Bob a K8. So 11 sales, and you've made $8,400 already. Now, what difference would that make in your bank account? So let's have a look at the numbers. So with single sales, as I just showed you, you start at 1A, and then when you have 2 sales, you become, your third sale makes you 3A, which earns you $800. And I'm at level 5A, so I'm almost at 100 sales. So per every K8 I sell earns me $2,000 in commission. And with a quad, and that's how most people start, because it's the quickest way to start your business. And it also then gives you access for life to all of these products. So if you start with a quad, you already earn your own commissions back, as I just told you. And because you are at 2A, every next quad you sell earns you over $1,500. And so on. So at 5A, the level I'm at, I earn $3,920 for selling 1 quad. So even if you sell a quad a week, that would make an amazing difference, wouldn't it? And then there's the fast track with the K8. That's the water ionizer, because a lot of people like to buy 2 water ionizers. One for their kids, or one in the kitchen, and one in the bathroom, or one in the shower, in the laundry, because you can use it to do your laundry with as well. And when you start with a fast track, so that's 5 products, you're already at 3A. And so you give yourself commission as well. And your next fast track earns you $3,552. So these numbers are incredible. And it took me a while to get my head around this. Like, how does this even work? But it works because it's a unique system. So look back at these numbers and just think of what a difference this will make for you to be realizing true wealth. And then I just want to talk about the pathway to $1 million. Have you ever considered I want to become a millionaire? I never had, but I do now. And this is based on direct sales only, so not including the passive income available when your business starts to grow. So to earn $100,000 means only 15 quad sales per year. And quad sales, as I said, is 4 products, and it's a business package. Most people start with that. I did too. 1.25 quad sales per month, or 0.3 quad sale per week earns you $100,000 in a year. So that would replace a lot of people's income straight away. To earn $500,000, $500,000 per year, it's only 75 quad sales per year, 6 sales a month, or 1.5 sales per week. So it is very, very doable. And to earn 1 million Australian dollars in a year, it's 3 quad sales per week. So these are only numbers. Like, we can't guarantee any specific financial results that you will achieve. It's up to you how you run your business. But these numbers are achievable. So that opens up a whole new world. And then we have the pathway to generational wealth. And that means that when you get to a certain level, you can pass your income to your kids, to the next generation, when you're not around anymore. Now, let's just go to the left here, title bonuses. 6A, and I'll hit 6A in the next month. I get a $3,000, and these are US dollars, financial support bonus, just to hit that level, because I've had 101 total sales in my team. And then I have I'm building 2 business legs. That's a strategy that I won't touch on now, but my next business leg is well on the way to becoming 6A as well. That'll happen in the next 6 months. Then I'll be 6A2, and I get a $6,000 US bonus just for me to hit that rank. So that's pretty awesome, isn't it? And so on. So we keep building. And once you're at that level, your team starts building as well. So you build up your sales, and the legacy level, that's in the middle where the blue ring is, 6A2-3. When you hit that level, you get $25,000 US dollar bonus, just for hitting that level. And for the rest of your life, you get $5,000 US per month dropped in your bank account by Enegic, because they want to support everyone who supports other people. So it's totally amazing. And that's the legacy level, the legacy that we are working towards, 6A2-3. And just think about all that money landing. It's hard to comprehend. So go back to this slide and just have a look at what's possible, because you can do this too. If I can do this, you definitely can. So why is it the most tax effective way? So it's business income versus employee income. Most of you are probably employees by now, working for someone. But when you build your own high ticket business, you are a business owner. That means you can have more write-offs, more control, and less tax. So write-offs like your home office, your phone, laptop, travel, internet, mentorship, even rent or mortgage. You aren't stuck at a personal tax rate like standard commission earners. This isn't just a high income opportunity. It's a smart financial move for your future. So how does it work? By having these products yourself, as I already said, you can start with 0% down. We can give you all the financial support you want. It activates a distributor ID. I help you with my one-on-one mentorship, create a personal brand, and monetize your socials. I'll drop another little webinar about how that works next week. You create content, connect in person or with ads, where ideal audience come to you or you go to them. So it's not as if you're going to become an influencer. You're just showing up as you sharing about your life, what you're passionate about. So you attract other people that like the same things. And your new leads, they'll watch a masterclass, book a call, and that can be with you or with our closest team, and earn your commissions for your sales and team sales. And you have me as a top mentor guiding you all the way. Just a few other members in our community. There's Jo. She was in low ticket sales, as a lot of us have been. You know, you are selling supplements, shakes, or cleaning products. And she was selling supplements for $20 to $50 commission per sale. And she was good at what she did, but she had to have hundreds of sales every month to even maintain a certain level of income. When she started here in Enegic, she earned $40,000 in her first year. And then there's Christy. Christy is the founder of our Freedom Era Academy, which is our educational platform. She's a mama of 3 young kids, and after many failed businesses, she was pregnant and struggling. Now, she finally started Energic. It took a while for her to get over the line. In her first year, she earned $100,000 income in 90 days. And now Christy has 250,000 income days. Income days. And you can't make this up. This is how it works. And this is for everyone. So what are your next steps? Let's have a chat. Send me a PM. Let's chat and organize a call together. The next 90 days could be very different for you. Thanks very much for watching, and let's have a chat soon.